Someone's excited. February 25th, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Last time we were out here was a week ago. It has been the weekend. It's been raining all week, which is great because we'll be able to see if any leaks have come out on the Airstream. What are today's goals?
Today's goals are to go ahead and measure the windows so we can order new seals, because as soon as we can order the seals and get those installed, then we can actually start working on the Airstream, like getting the floors replaced and all of that. We didn't want to start any of that until it was properly sealed, just in case, you know, water was getting in through the window or even condensation, just so it was properly sealed off and nothing would happen.
Yep, so our initial goals from beginning are, we have everything gutted out, we're about to show you that, and we're gonna...
Almost everything. We don't have the plumbing in the kitchen and the bathroom.
And most of the plumbing we're gonna leave in there. We're just gonna work around that.
We'll see.
But our initial goals are to seal off the windows, redo the seals around the windows and the doors, check out the subfloors, go from there, and then also we're gonna put a new lock on the front because it does have a key lock, and we're gonna replace that just so that we can lock it up at.
Yeah, they installed a deadbolt, but the key was broken off in there, so we're gonna have to get a new one. But I like that idea of having a deadbolt. It makes it feel a little more secure. I do want to say real quick, thank you to everybody who's been so nice and so supportive. It means a lot because this is a big step for us and this is a huge project. So everyone that's been so nice and supportive, it really means a whole lot.
Let's go inside.
Oh, we also brought one of the dogs today. We brought Colin.
We'll see him inside.
You'll see him inside.
Let's go.
So we do have a few water spots along the perimeter of the inside. David thinks it's because the water, David thinks it's because of the windows. I really hope that's true because there's kind of a few of them. So let's go see. This is Colin. Alright, so we have a little water right here. That's not, oh. So it looks like this is leaking right here. And we also have a little bit of water right here. I'm not sure. We have a big water puddle back here. Not a puddle, but it's definitely wet. All right here, right there, right here, and then basically all along this bathroom area. Doesn't feel soft, but it's still, that's a big problem. Oh look, is that water? It looks like it's coming in right there. We also have a little bit of water right there. A little bit of water right here underneath the window. And then along this window, we got a water puddle right here. It's coming out right here. And then there's water underneath this window, and then basically on each side of the door frame.
One of the biggest things we have been contemplating is if we want to take off all these panels, remove the insulation, and do that. We are not doing a frame off restore. Obviously there's different ways of restoring these and different depths you can go to. Some people pull the bodies off, redo all the frame and everything like that. We're not going that deep. We're literally just trying to make this in a sufficient way for us to live in and do as much as possible without cutting corners, but also not going to the extreme beyond of what's over extravagant and not really necessarily needed for us. And this is for us. Everyone's a little bit different. We've done a lot of builds in a bunch of different worlds, especially like the Jeep world and the off-roading world, where people are like, hey, as soon as you buy a rig, you gotta put like 50 grand into it before you can even take it out off-road. That's not necessarily true. You have to build it for yourself and what's best for you and how it's gonna work out. So one of the things, as I mentioned, we are interested in is if we're gonna take off all the panels or not. I think what we're gonna start doing is removing a couple panels where we know there's some issues and taking a look and kind of making a judgment call from there. Rather than pulling everything off and getting ourselves in a bind, we're going to take it kind of a little bit slower. So where we do see some leaks like this, maybe we'll take these panels off, take a look at it. If it just looks trash and we just get into a point where it's like, look, screw it, all of this is just all jacked up, we're going to have to go for it, we'll go for it. But if we can see that everything seems to be alright for the most part, we'll go from there. Again, it's a judgment call, it's a learning curve. We're going to figure it out as we go, and we'll take you along the way and take your advice.
Okay guys, so we just figured out that the Airstream is actually a little bit smaller than we thought it was. So it is a 29-foot Ambassador. However, from the hitch to the back, it is 28.5 feet. Interior is 24.5 feet. It's just a little bit shorter than we thought. We've done a lot of research. We've looked at all of everything. We've just done a lot of research, and it's a little bit shorter than we thought it was going to be. But we're still going to make it work. We really like this Airstream, so we'll make it work.
Also, I wanted to point out, look at how white these walls are after Shay worked on them. That right there, that black panel right there, Shay didn't bleach that, but that's what this whole wall looked like before. That's what it looks like after. So that's a huge difference. Bleaching that wall turned out really well. This keeps dripping. It's kind of funny. This is real life, people. Okay, we're not trying to cover up anything. This is just how it is. We know we took on a big project. We're not stupid. You know, we
bought a 45-year-old Airstream. We know that there are going to be problems. Like, we need to take out these windows and clean in between the windows. Because look, there's water. You can see it moving.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
It's disgusting. Like, we know that we have stuff to do. We know that there's a lot that needs to be done. So, we'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, but if you look closer on all these windows, you can see gaps in all the seals. Like, the windows are a big issue right now that we need to get fixed. So, as soon as we do that, we can move on to the bigger, more exciting things. But right now, we just need to get it sealed. So we've got a game plan. We are going to document how this is set up and the bathroom area is set up as far as plumbing and how everything is. And so we're going to document that, take all that out this week, and then hopefully this weekend we can start taking out the skin, the shells, the panels. We've decided that we're just going to take it out, most likely replace all the insulation, and then we'll be able to get to the windows a lot easier too, and be able to fix the seals better. So, I think that's what we're going to do, right?
We've kind of just been talking this out for the last 30 minutes in between these little clips. And as she mentioned, we're pretty sure at this point we've decided to just go ahead and take off the panels and redo the insulation. Plus, the cool part about that is it'll allow us to rewire this and put electrical where we want to, so we can put plugs in each location that we want to and go from there. It's not something that we entirely wanted to do, but I think it's just going to be the right thing to do and the right way to do it. Also, like she mentioned too, we'll have better access to the windows, and we'll be able to look out and be like, okay, I see daylight right there. Let's seal that up. I see daylight right there. Let's seal that up. There you go. So we're going to work on this week and come out here hopefully this weekend and figure that out from there. We're also going to do a lot of research. We need to figure out all the sizes of the windows, and we need to figure out what insulation is best to get, and also the best way to take everything out. Because last thing we want to do is take everything out and just have everything all over the place and just be screwed. So we're going to figure that system out too and document everything. Thanks. There you go.
Dining area. Open space right here. Refrigerator.
Sorry.
Cabinets. Bathroom. Kitchen area with continuous cabinets and countertop all the way to the bed area. Open space right here. And then hopefully washer, dryer connection over here somewhere. And then bed area.